Ever fancy trying your hand at jousting? Well, now's your chance, for on the village green at Offham is a quintain, the only one that's still in use in England. A quintain, or tilting post, in case you weren't sure, is a wooden post used by knights practising for jousting tournaments. You know, the sort of thing you see in films where the heroine hands her hanky to her lover, then watches tearfully as he gallops off to do battle with the villain who wants to claim her for himself. Well, good morning everyone. I'm joined by Candice again.
Morning.
And we're in Kent again. We're doing a little walk today, out of 50 walks in Kent. It is number 37. We're in the little village of Offham, which is near West Malling. We're going to be visiting there later, St Leonard's Tower. It's like an ancient tower, ruins of that. But yeah, the walk today is 4.5 miles. Should take us about 2 hours. So we've just parked at the free car park that's over there, long stay car park. That's the start of our walk. And yeah, we've got some interesting bits of history to show you on this one, including a quintain, which was used for jousting practice back in the olden days. So anyway, yeah, enough talking, let's get walking. This walk, which is very flat and ideal for people who tend to find going uphill and clambering over stiles difficult, takes you from the village green down to the edge of the woods. At this point, you are not far from King's Hill, a new settlement built on the site of West Malling airfield. Pilots from here fought in the Battle of Britain, jousting with the planes, rather than lances as their weapons. You then walk through the wood, onto the road and back to Offham by way of a farm. Right, we're at the tiny little church at Offham. Tiny little church, so really nice weather today. Actually quite warm already, so yeah, it's lovely. Like a central tower it's got as well. You know the score, let's go through that door. lovely day, lovely weather, really nice walk, but there's a lot of downhills and then this steep uphill. And as we're both gym goers, we both recently trained legs and we're paying for it. We're both in absolute agony. Oh, just keep going, come on, yeah. At this point on the walk, you pass the site of a former chapel dedicated to St Blaise, the patron saint of sore throats. He was once said to have miraculously healed a boy who was choking to death on a fishbone. Sadly, you can't see any ruins from the footpath. At Addington, north of Offham, on the other side of the A20, there is evidence of a Neolithic settlement. Burial chambers were found close to what is now the village green, and are believed to date back to 2500 BC. Prehistoric pottery has also been found here, making it likely that Addington is one of the oldest settlements in Kent. We're back in the lovely little village of Offham, where the start of the walk is. Now ahead of us is probably the main historical focal point of this walk, if you will. Nice big house there. It's not that, it's this thing here on the green, and this is called a quintain. The quintain is about 9 foot or 3 metres high, with a centrally pivoted horizontal piece of wood on the top, which swings about rather like a weather vane. There's a target board at one end and a dangling wooden truncheon at the other. The object was to hit the target with your lance, then gallop away quickly before getting a whack on the back of the head with the truncheon. It was an effective way of practising horsemanship and of improving one's accuracy with a lance, though probably best not done when nursing a hangover. The Offham quintain is still used every year in the village's May Day celebrations. Apparently Roman horsemen sometimes trained with quintains, but the practice is most commonly associated with medieval knights. In the 12th century, mock battles, or melees, were a common form of both entertainment and exercise for young knights, and could get quite violent. These melees grew in popularity and began to concern the authorities and senior churchmen. Such gatherings of armed men could easily be turned into open rebellion and threaten the stability of the country. During the 13th and 14th centuries, the more formal activity of jousting became popular and gradually took the place of the melees. Jousting involved two knights in full armour charging at one another on horseback. The object was to unseat your opponent with your lance. Although jousting took place at tournaments, it was not only a game. In the 14th century, competitors could be killed or captured and then held to ransom as the result of a joust. It wasn't until the end of the 15th century that jousting was practised solely as a sport. Okay, yeah, it's a really lovely little village here, but we're not sure if the pub here, the King's Arms, is open or not, but I think it is. I think it is open. What are the opening times? What are we today? Wednesday, 12 noon till 11 PM. Yes! Right, let's go in for a cheeky drink. It's a really nice pub in there, and we've each got half a pint of Strongbow Cloudy Apple Cider. Decent, £4.60 for the pair. It's got to be one of the nicest like little villages in Kent I've walked in so far. And yeah, the car is literally just in front of us now. So we're going to head off and just show you another little place just down the road in West Malin, St Leonard's Tower, another historical bit. And yeah, and then I'll sign off there. But I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. It's been a really nice little walk. Right, welcome back everyone. So about 1.75 miles up the road from Offham, where we've just done our day walk, is West Malling. Some really nice old houses here, older than this one even in front, like Tudor, medieval, like half timbered. And yeah, as you can see by the sign, we're at this St Leonard's Tower. So we're going to have a look at this. Wow, check this out. And let's get through this gate here. So it's owned by English Heritage. Oh, that is so cool. Don't know if you can see because the glare of the sun, but I'm going to walk around there and show you. So yeah, there's a little information board here. I'll just read it out to you. St Leonard's Tower was probably built by Gundulf, Bishop of Rochester, 1077 to 1108. The ground floor entrance, along with the absence of a fireplace, latrine or secure well, suggests that the tower had only a limited domestic and defensive role. It may have been built to act as the administrative centre for the local estates of the bishopric. Oh, Candice has found the horses again. There's the entrance to it there. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get into it because you need to contact West Malin Parish Council, which is a shame, but it's good though that you can still get in there. I don't know if it's too late now to contact them. Right, well yeah, hope you enjoyed sort of that little extra to the day walk video. Unfortunately though, if you want to view the interior, you have to contact West Malin Council. But you can only do it weekday mornings, and it's like 2:30 now, so yeah, they're not going to be answering the phones unfortunately. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Get in the comments as always. It's always good to hear from you. Thank you for the support as always, and for subscribing and that. And yeah, cheers. You'll see us again soon. Bye.
Bye bye.